We begin May with the start of Asian Pacific Heritage Month, and we are proud to kick off a month of special stories celebrating the history and contributions of the AAPI community. It is also an important opportunity to raise awareness about the alarming incidents of hate still directed at Asian Americans. In fact, just today, San Jose police announced the arrest of 3 suspects accused of 13 robberies targeting the AAPI community, both armed and strong-armed. They're also charged with 5 grand thefts and countless car burglaries. That happening between December and January. Now, the National Coalition Stop AAPI Hate says they've gotten more than 11,000 reports of hate incidents across the country over the course of the pandemic. Now, some of these we've seen in disturbing videos. It's showing elderly Asian Americans and businesses targeted, but not all of it as visible.
Really what folks are facing is a lot of verbal harassment. 2/3 of the accounts describe racist slurs, sexist slurs being lodged at members of our community, and oftentimes in places that are open to the public. I mean, when we're shopping for groceries, when we're picking up prescriptions, pumping gas in our cars, taking public transit. And so we need to find solutions to make those spaces safer.
So it's important to talk about solutions as well. One solution is happening on the streets of Oakland's Chinatown right now. Our Lauren Tom spent some time there with the group trying to restore a sense of security in the neighborhood, and Lauren says it is making a difference.
Yeah, Julian, Oakland's Chinatown community was rocked by a string of hate crimes against their community, so they came up with their own solution. I spoke with a member of this foot patrol where they're deterring crime by building community. It's a deterrence by walking, and this group puts in the steps every day to keep their community safe.
I think the group they're sort of stewards of the community in a sense, in that, they make people feel safe, but they make people comfortable. That, and with all of the things that the community's been through over the last couple of years, I think it just relaxes everybody a bit.
Mark Lowe considers himself new to Oakland compared to his peers who have lived in the area for decades. But his passion for keeping Oakland's Chinatown safe is just as strong.
Wanting to do something to help the Chinese community. I was active in San Francisco where I grew up when I was a kid, and this was just like, a way to give back.
The Foot Patrol is sponsored by the city, and each day members of the East Bay Toisan Association gather for their walk. They're known for their orange uniforms and have established deep connections with Oakland's Chinatown's residents, business owners, and the Oakland police. It's these relationships and their visibility that have played part in thwarting crime and harassment in the area, an approach Mark believes is what makes all the difference for safer streets. And Mark says he hasn't seen a significant crime event while on patrol for months.
More trusted than, regular police officers. More stuff used to happen a year ago on our routes than happen now.
Mark may not speak Chinese, but he's formed a relationship through Luna, their unofficial mascot.
And Luna has helped a lot, actually. She got in with the community before I did. She doesn't speak Chinese either, but she's cuter than I am.
The group considers themselves an extra layer of eyes and ears in a community scarred by the spike in AAPI hate, and they're not afraid to step in. Mark says the group has thwarted harassment just by using their quick wit.
Most of our role as a deterrent is, having cameras, being able to call the police immediately, making noise.
Mark describes an instance where an elderly Asian man was being harassed and the group stepped in.
A bunch of the volunteers ran to the scene of the crime, which was kind of dangerous. I stayed back with Luna and we, contacted the cops. We were able to corner the perpetrator until the cops got there.
And their tactics appear to work. Store owners say they feel safer when they see the orange jackets pass by.
Thank you for your volunteer patrol.
Okay.
We have a more customer count.
Okay.
More customer, more money. Appreciate your service.
It's like that with a lot of the merchants, right? There's a lot of appreciation for the extra work that we do to go around. But I think it's more than just protecting the neighborhood. It's also about stewardship of the culture. It allows people kind of be how they normally are, right?
And for Mark, the patrol is more than just protection. It's a deeper sense of community.
All right, something tells me Luna is going to be a superstar on those streets. Everyone's going to want to come greet her. But it is interesting, the patrol out there, have they formed a relationship with Oakland PD? And if they have, what's been Police Department's response.
Yeah, Juliet, the Oakland Police has welcomed the extra help. They've also been struggling with a staffing shortage, but OPD told me the Foot Patrol has helped to improve relations between Chinatown and the police department. In a statement today, OPD said, quote, "It starts with the positive interactions with the police, and all groups become more comfortable and more willing to make police reports and work together on sharing information."
I love that. All right, so we'll continue to follow their efforts and that combination, and also Luna and her fan base. All right, thank you, Lauren. Appreciate it.